affirmation doesn't work if there's any room for doubt. The brain only works in the present tense, and it only works with pictures that are very vivid and clear. Here's the thing, what you require is going to require a lot of you. The best plan will not work if you don't work. Just freaking do it. Stop thinking, go out and do it.
So Marisa, this week I heard somebody say affirmations don't work. The manifestation isn't real. And you are legendary for your main affirmation of I am enough. Let's discuss this.
Well, you see, an affirmation doesn't work if there's any room for doubt. So let's imagine you have an affirmation. I'm making more money. And you get a pay rise of just 1% more. But that was what you said. Imagine an affirmation, I want love, and you meet someone highly unsuitable and you have wild sex, but you weren't clear. So an affirmation must be very clear. I require for my book to be a phenomenal bestseller. I require to meet my soulmate. We love each other. We grow a beautiful relationship based on love and trust. I require have a career that pays me XXX, and in return I will do XXX. The brain only works in the present tense, and it only works with pictures that are very vivid and clear. So you have to make your affirmation exciting. It must be exciting. Your mind must be clear. If you say, I'm wishing not to be lonely, well, that's not an affirmation. That's an awareness. It's more, okay, I'm making an affirmation. I go out. I make friends everywhere I go because I talk to people. I make an effort. I hold events and I invite people. So that's good. But just, I don't want to be lonely. I don't want to be on my own. So it must be in the present tense, must be make a very clear picture. And the mind doesn't hear no, don't. Saying to a child, don't touch that. They touch it all the time. Saying, don't think of Cadbury's chocolate. Well, I'm thinking of Cadbury's chocolate right now. So you can't say, I'm not worried anymore. I don't think about that. That doesn't worry me, because it does. I really want to help you grow, but you can help me back by liking and subscribing. If you like and subscribe, I can let you know what else is coming up to help you grow. We always want to grow and expand, not contract. So please like, please subscribe, and please write to me and let me know how I can help you. What kind of stuff would you like to hear? What kind of material? And I promise you I'll do it for you. And then the other thing with affirmation is that's just the beginning. So I could say, I'm affirming writing a best-selling book, but I've got to write the book. And that's really hard. I mean, it's not hard, but it's a lot of alone time. You can spend hours just getting out one page. And then even when I've written the book, there's much more work required in selling the book. And people have this belief now that we can sit like this and go, Mom, and money's going to fall out of our shower head. The love of our life's going to turn up at our front door. And it's not like that. You think of something that you require, but use all your senses. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? Imagine you're an artist and you paint some nice pictures, but you want them in galleries. Well, you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone and walk to that gallery, knowing they might go, oh my God, I hate that artwork. No one's going to buy it. So you've got to focus on, and people do, they focus on, oh my God, what if they don't like it? And then they can't do it. What does it feel like to see your work in the window? What do you hear? What was I love that painting. What does that sound like? What does it look like? So even when you talk about the smell of money, the taste of success, use everything. When you're affirming, close your eyes and go, okay, it looks like this, and it feels like this, and it sounds like that, and it smells and tastes like that, and now we can do it. So I would see my book in the windows of bookshops. I'd see myself doing book signings, but I had to work really hard to make that happen. Had to write on my own for hours. I had to do a lot of work afterwards. I had to go into the bookshop and say, hey, I'm a local author. I'd like to do a book signing for you. And they said, yes, but you still got to do that cold calling, cold speaking. So here's the thing, what you require is going to require a lot of you. So think of what you require. I require love. Well, are you looking for love? I'm not. Well, who do you want to be with? Where are they? What do they like? What you want? What are they looking for? So saying I want someone sporty, but I'm not sporty is counterproductive. If you want someone, go and join a running group. Go to the gym. Go to the way, talk to people. So think of what you require and be very clear. What you require is going to require a lot of you. And then find it's called JFD. Just freaking do it. Stop thinking. Go out and do it.
So if we recap there, you have to see it, feel it, believe it, and do it. If I'm sitting here and I'm new to the idea of affirmations or manifestation, is there a 60-second practice that you could take us through to start that, see it, feel it?
Yeah, so close your eyes now And don't use the word wanting, because wanting is often wanting. Think of requiring. What do you require? Would that be a fit, healthy body, a wonderful partner, a career that you love, more income? What do you require? And now think clearly what you require. What does it require of you? What are you going to have to do or see or become or be to get there? So be very clear. You require something, it requires something. Even having a six-pack requires eating no carbs, doing a lot of crunches, because whatever you want to say yes to, you're going to have to say no to something. And then finally, what does that look like? The thing you require and the thing you have to do to get it. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it feel like in your body when you're making it happen? What kind of things are you hearing? So what does it sound like? What are you saying to others? What does it taste like and smell like? If you have a partner, you can smell their skin, smell their hair. So really use all the feelings. What does it look like, feel like, sound like, smell like, taste? And then finally, what does it look like to go and do it? Because when you can do the first bit, get all your senses going, your mind is already ready to go and action it because it says, oh, I've done this. This is familiar. But the last step is the best plan will not work if you don't work. If you don't work at it, you don't really want it. So we change in three ways. The first way was the instant change. But the second way is, well, I listened to it and bit by bit I noticed little shifts. And the third way is, I didn't even notice until I looked back and thought, wow, I don't get headaches anymore. I don't shout at my kids. So we have immediate change, cumulative, and retroactive. But here's the other thing. You get to change twice every day of your life. If you change a thought, it changes an action. So we're always changing. It takes the brain about 21 days to fully let go of an old belief and wire in a new one. It can change your entire life. And you're always changing. So you might as well change for the better.